that. Sorry about that one. Okay. So again, I'm really sorry I was not able to record it earlier. That is why I need to pause. Okay, so this one. Okay. So again, you may be able, you have this option whether you are going to divide or multiply first. What they did was they divide it first and then they multiplied it after. And take note, after the multiplication and the division, you can see that the operations left are addition and subtraction only. They do the, take note, they do the subtraction first followed by the addition. But you can actually try to check. Okay, we can actually try to check. If we are going to do the multiplication first, we can say that 64 minus 36 divides 6 plus 2 times 21, which becomes 42, right? And then you will have to divide after multiplication. 36 divided 6 is equals to 6. Remember, from the earlier slide, it tells us that we divide and multiply from left to right, and then we add and subtract from left to right also. If you look at the expression, you can see that what comes first from the left is actually the division, followed by the multiplication. And then after the second slide, you can see that between addition and subtraction, from left, it starts with subtraction, and then next it follows by addition. So that is what is meant by we will do the addition, I mean the division and multiplication from left to right. So between the two, you can opt to do the division first or the multiplication first, depending on the operation that starts from left. So it so happened that if you look at it, it starts with, from left, it starts with the division followed by the multiplication. After that one, from left again, you can see that it starts with subtraction followed by addition. Okay? It starts with subtraction followed by addition. So if you are going to try, you can say that 6 plus 42 is, take note, negative 6 plus 42 will give us 36. 36 plus 64 will give us 100 also. So it's just the same. The answer will still be the same. There will be no difference. The answer will just be the same whether you do the addition first or do the subtraction first. Do you have some questions? Anyone?
No.
No? How about the others? How about the others? Do you have some questions? Huh? No more? Okay, let's see. Let me find some, okay, let me find some examples. Let me find some examples. Okay. Evaluating. Okay, let me find some examples, okay? We can try to answer this one. Then we will see if you can follow me, okay? So prepare your paper and your pencil or ball pen or something like that. And then we will have to test if we can already follow, okay? Okay, wait. So this is actually not that one. Let me see it first before we can do it. By the way, do not forget evaluating simply tells us to change or to replace. Okay, maybe you will get confused because you can see that there is this value from the variable. The variable will have its value. Therefore, you need to take note of the word evaluation. The evaluation stands for replace or substitution. Okay? Okay, this one. Let me see this one. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, you can write it down. B times, no, do not write that. Okay, 7 times quantity 9 minus 2 times 4. Plus 4. Okay, wait. Okay, I will stop sharing. I will have to write that one to the chat box. Okay. 7 times 4 divide 2 plus 14. Okay, look at that. 7 times 4 minus 2 divide 2 plus 14. So according to the ones that I had explained earlier, you need to follow the PEMDAS. So PEMDAS again stands for parenthesis, exponent, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. If you look at the expressions that I have given you, you can see that there is no exponent. So what was present are parenthesis, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction only. Who can give me the correct answer for that one? Anyone? I think I know that Hilda and Shitya has been trying very hard to solve this kind of worksheet or activity. I remember last time they are those students who has been trying to solve the given activity, right? I saw that one last time that you are actually giving me expressions and equations worksheet. Equations worksheet. Okay. Anyone can give us the answer? Hi, hello. Who can give us the answer? Who can give us
Okay, let's
the
try.
answer? What is your answer, Alfonso?
I
I
want to
know
try
the
first.
answer. Okay. How about Shitya? Shitya, can you give us the answer?
I think 21.
21. Okay. 21. So, Shitya's answer is 21. How about the others?
My answer is same like Sitya.
Like Shitya. So, can you write it down? Okay, very good. How about Tristan? Can you get the 21, the answer 21? The Alfonso, Shitya, both of the three of them answered 21. Hani and Sandara, what do you think? Okay. So everybody answered 21. Very good. The answer is actually 21. So if you look at it, what we are going to do is that we need to do the uh numbers inside the parenthesis, which is 4 minus 2 is equals to what? 4 minus 2 is equals to what? It is equals to 2. And then we need to divide it by 2. And then plus 14. So I'm going to send the step. Okay, so this is the step. 4 minus 2 is 2. If you look at what is inside the parenthesis, okay? And then according to the rule, we need to multiply or divide from left to right. So the first operation that we can see between division and multiplication is it is actually the multiplication. So 7 times 2 is 14. Divide 2 plus 14. So 14 divide 2 is equals to 7 plus 14. Okay, and then 7 plus 14 is 21. Very good. Okay, let me try another example, another worksheet. Let me see if you can follow this one. Okay, let me see if you can follow this one. How about if you can see a variable? Will you be able to solve it? If you can see a variable, do you know how to solve it?
No.
Like, no, not yet. Okay. So this is how what we are going to do. Okay, you need to do the operation depending on the order. Remember the PEMDAS, parenthesis, exponent, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So it's very easy as long as you know the order. Now, what we are going to do is that I'm going to simply share to you regarding the evaluating of expressions with which you can see a variable. You can see a variable. Okay, wait. Not that one. It's not that one, by the way. So I remember.
Already there, students. It's already there an answer.
Yeah, it already has the answer. Okay, wait a minute. I will have to introduce to you a worksheet wherein you can see that there is this variable present. Okay? You can see there is this variable present. Okay. I'm going to introduce something with which you can see that there is variable present within the, okay? Okay, this one. I think I saw it. We will do the quizzes. Remember the quizzes? We answered that one before.
Quizzes?
Yes, quizzes.
Yay!
Let me see this.
It's already a long time I didn't do it.
Yeah, right. I remember.
So long time.
So long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to try to share this one. Then we are going to answer.
So long time. Right.
Oops, this one. Okay. You can see this one, right? So
yeah.
we will do
I love that one.
Oops. Okay. Can you see this?
Yeah.
The first one. Solve for x. We are going to solve for x. What was the equation? 4x is equals to 44. What do you think will be your answer? 4x, a negative 4x is equals to 44. How are you going to find the answer? There are choices. X would be equal to 48. X would be equal to 40. X would be negative 11. Or X would be negative 176. How are you going to get the answer?
X with 11.
X with, is it only 11?
No, I mean negative 11.
So let me see, negative 11. So negative 11 according to Alfonso, right? It would be negative 11. Let us see if this is the correct answer. Oops, we cannot see it. Okay, but anyway, the correct answer is actually 11. This is actually 11. Why it becomes 11? Take note. Okay, take note. negative 4x is equals to 44. Our goal is to find the value of x. Therefore, we must eliminate this negative 4. How are we going to remove this negative 4? Alfonso, how are we going to remove this negative 4?
With a negative 11.
With the negative 11?
With an other negative number.
Okay? Is it really negative 11? Okay. My question is, how are we going to remove this negative 4 so that we will be able to get only x? How are we going to remove this negative 4 in order for us to get only the x? So what we are going to do is that we are simply going to divide it by negative 4 also. So since we are going to divide it by negative 4 from the left side, we should make sure that we are also going to divide negative 4 from the right side. Okay? Okay, so negative 4x divided by negative 4 is equals to 44 divided by negative 4. So negative 4x divided by negative 4 will be equal to x. And then 44 divided by negative 4 will becomes negative 11. Okay? It becomes negative 11. Okay, how about this one? Solve for x17, which is with it, solve for x. The equation is 17 is equals to x plus 3. The equation is equals to 17 is equals to x plus 3. What will be our answer? Is it x is equals to 20? Is it x is equals to 14? Is it x is equals to 13? Or is it x is equals to 19?
X equals to 14.
X is equals to 14. What did you do to get 14? What did you do to get 14?
17 minus 3 divided
17 minus 3.
17 subtract by 3.
Okay, why did you divide 3 from 17?
I mean
I
subtract.
mean, why did you subtract? Sorry, why did you subtract 3 from 17?
Because
what? Because what? How about the others? Is it only Alfonso? The only one the only student in my class now? Why do you think 3 was being subtracted from 17? Anyone? Who can answer? Why do you think the correct answer would be 14, which is according to Alfonso? According to Alfonso, the answer would be 14. So why do you think it is 14, Tristan?
Because 14 plus 3 is 17.
Because 14 plus 3 is 17. Okay, thank you very much, Tristan. Okay, so if you look at it, Alfonso is quite right that the answer would be 17. Okay, I mean 14. Why 14? Okay, we will try to where is the screen? We will try to let you see what we did with this one. You can see this one, right? I think I'm the only one that cannot see it. Do not know how to. Okay, this one. Existing. Okay, wait. I cannot. Okay, where is that? Wait. Okay, just simply wait. I cannot see this. I need to share this one. Okay, so look at this. This one. You can see it, right? Okay. I will have to write something. So 17 is equals to x plus 3. Okay. Okay. So what we are going to do is that we need to remove 3 from the right side. Okay? We need to remove 3 from the right side. How do we remove 3 from the right side? How do we make this 3 from the right side become 0? What are we going to do? So what we are going to do is
By
that,
3.
huh?
Subtract by 3.
Subtract by 3. Okay, look at this. X plus 3 minus 3. Okay, since we subtracted 3 from the right side, what we are going to do is that we should also subtract, okay? We should also subtract 3 from the left side. We should also subtract 3 from the left side. So in this case, this part will be equal to 0. So what will remain is that it will only become x. And then if you look at it, 17 minus 3 is equals to 14. That is why Alfonso is correct that the answer will be 14. Okay? The correct answer will be 14. Okay, there is this another explanation wherein they call it transpose. We need to transpose.
Yes.
For example, this one, 17 is equals to x plus 3. So when we are going to transpose this 3 to the left side, look at the sign of 3 from the right side. If you look at it, the sign of 3 from the right side is positive. So if you are going to transpose 3 to the left side, what you need to do is that you need to change the sign of 3 from positive to what?
Negative.
To negative. Very good. So since we are going to transpose this one, what we are going to do is that we should take note of the sign. We need to change the sign. So the sign is positive. If we are going to change the sign to the left side, it will become negative. That is why if you look at it, 17 minus 3 will be equal to 14. So there are two ways. You can use the word transpose, or you can actually try to find a number with which you can see that the only remaining will be the variable that we want to find, right? The only variable left will be the variable with which we need to find the value. Okay, next. Okay, by the way, did you get it? Huh? What do you think? Answer not given. What is this? So the answer was not given. We are not going to use that one. Okay, solve for x. Again, solve for x. The equation is negative 3x is equals to negative 27. Negative 3x is equals to negative 27. What are the choices? X is equals to 24. X is equals to 81. X is equals to 9, or X is equals to negative 9. So what is the best answer among the 4 choices? Anyone?
X equals to 9.
X is equals to 9. What did you do to be in order for us to get the value of X, which is equals to 9?
Multiply the negative 3 and 9.
Multiply the negative 3 with 9. Okay. How about if I do not know yet that the answer would be 9? How am I going to get the value of X, which is equals to 9? What are we going to do? In order for us
to make the negative 3 is gone.
we need to remove the negative 3. How do we do that? How do we remove the negative 3? By
Add
what?
by 3.
By dividing?
Dividing -3.
Very good. By dividing -3 because our goal is to let the variable x be the only one remaining from the left side. Okay, take note, since we are going to remove the -3 from the left side, we should also divide. Okay, removing -3 will simply tells us to divide -3 to the left side, and then make sure that we are also going to divide -3 from the right side. So like this, need to divide with -3. And then we also need to divide -3. Okay? So -3 and -3 will give us 1. Right? Will give us 1. 1 times x is x. Okay. -27 divided by -3 will give us +9. Will give us +9. I am not convinced that the correct answer would be +9. So what we are going to do, we are going to check. We are going to check if x is equals to 9 is actually the correct answer. So we are going to do the checking. Okay? How do we do the checking? Look at this. How do we do the checking? Okay, copy the original formula, -3x. Oops, sorry. -3x. You need to copy the original formula when you are going to check, okay? -3x is equal to -27. You know the answer already, which is the +9. So -3 times, what are you going to do with the 9? With the x, we need to replace it by 9. -3 times 9, which is the value of x, is equals to -27. Take note, in order for us to know if the answer for the said variable is correct, we need to make sure that the answer from the left side will be the same to the from the answer to the right side. So -3 times 9. -3 times 9. What is your answer? Take note, you are going to multiply negative and positive. What will be the sign? Will it be positive or will it be negative?
Negative.
Negative. So what is your answer? 3 times 9. The answer will be -27, which is also equal to -27. Therefore, the answer 9 is actually the correct answer. Okay? It is actually the correct answer. Okay. Question. Do you have some questions? Anyone? Do you have some questions? I need to remove that one. Who has question? Who still has some questions? Honey, Shitya, Tristan, Inda.
No.
No more? Do I need to go on? Hello. Hi, hello.
Go on.
So, is it okay now? So, go on. According to Alfonso, to go on. Okay, look at that. Solve for z. 144 is equals to 12z. 144 is equals to 12z. How do we get the value of z? What are we going to do? Do not forget. What are we going to do? Our goal is to make sure that what we are going to look for, which is the value of z. So we need to remove the number beside the letter C, beside the variable z or z. So how are you going to remove the coefficient from the variable z? What are you going to do? Chitya, what are you going to do? How do we remove the coefficient from beside the variable z? So what will be your answer? There are three choices. The first is 20, second is 11, and the third is 12. And the third is 12. So make sure that you know how to divide and multiply, okay? That is actually one of the basic things that we need to practice to be able to know how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide. So how do you get the value of z? What are you going to do as first step? Honey. Is Honey with us? How are you going to get the value of z, Honey? So if you look at it, Alphonse is actually trying to solve. You need to try to solve, okay, so that you can get the correct answer. You need to try to solve so that you can get the correct answer. What do you need to do first?
We need to remove the 12.
Yes, how do you remove the 12? By
Subtract
what?
12.
Adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing?
Subtract.
Is it subtract?
Subtract with 12.
Is it subtract with 12? Do you think we can subtract 12 from the variable, from the coefficient with the variables z? Do you think it is the same? It is the same? 12z and 12, will it be the same? Can we be able to do that? Can we be able to subtract 12 from 12z?
Maybe divide it.
We divide it by what?
144 divided 12.
Very good. We need to divide it by 12. So Alfonso, you are almost right, but you are actually going to subtract, but you are not going to subtract. Take note, there is this variable c beside the coefficient 12. You cannot do the subtraction here because that would not be the same. So what we are going to do is that we are simply going to divide it by 12. Okay? We are simply going to divide it by 12 because our goal is to make this 12 disappear so that we can only see the variable z. So since we divide it with 12 from the right side, we should also divide 12 from the left side. So 12 divided 12 will be 1. 1 times z will give us z. Okay? And then 144 divided by 12 will be equal to what? 20, 11, or 12? What will be your answer? Okay. We will do the manual division. Because some students nowadays, they do not know how to divide manually. Okay, look at that. So 14 divide 12 is what?
1.
1. 1 times 12.
12.
12. So 14 minus 12, what is that?
2.
14 minus 12.
2.
2. Okay, bring down 4. So 24. 24 divide 12.
2.
2. 2 times 12 is
24.
4.
So what will be our 24 minus 24 is
0.
So what will be our answer?
12.
12. Very good. So that is how we are going to divide. Okay? And that is how we are going to get the value of z. So if you look at it, there is no other operation that we can see, right? You can only see that there is this coefficient with the variable z. So we cannot do the addition and the subtraction here, but rather we can use the division because our goal is to make sure that we can get the z by simply removing the coefficient beside it. And then by removing the coefficient beside it, we need to divide. And then since we divided from right, we must also divide from left. So you divided a number by itself, the answer would be 1. You multiply this 1 by the variable, the answer will be the said variable. And then 144 divided by 12 will give me 12 also. Wow. Okay, next. Look at that. X over 5 is equals to 2. x over 5 is equals to 2. What will be our x? Is it 20? Is it 7? Is it 10? Or is it 3? X over 5 is equals to 2. What will be your answer, Alfonso?
Wait.
What will be your answer? I think I heard somebody gave their answer, but I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Is it?
what mean?
Yeah. What is your answer, Alfonso?
10.
10. How about the others? What will be your answer? 27, 3, or 10? X divide 5 is equals to 2. By the way, Alfonso, how did you get the value of 10? What did you do?
I multiply 5 and 2.
You multiplied 5 and 2. So you do the cross multiplication, right? You do the cross multiplication. So if you look at it, x over 5, okay, is equals to 2. And then a whole number has actually an invisible denominator, and that denominator is actually 1. Okay, so you can do the cross multiplication. 2 times 5 would give me 10. X times 1 will also become x. That is why the answer would be 10. Very good, Alfonso. Wow. It's very easy, right? You just need to know, okay? You just need to know what we are going to remove, what we are going to do. Okay, how about Tristan? Tristan, can you follow? Do you know how we get the value of 10? Shitya. Do you think you can follow Shitya in the Hani and Sandara? Is it okay now? Can you do it on your own? If I'm going to give you a quiz tomorrow, will you be able to answer it?
Yeah.
Yes, according to Shitya and Alfonso, yes. How about Inda, Hani, Sandara, and Tristan?
Yes, Miss.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, Inda, Shitya, and Alfonso. How about Tristan, Sandara, and Hani?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, let me give you
I'm
another.
sorry.
Ah?
I cannot do it tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So maybe we are going to have this quiz on next Tuesday. Okay? Because Alfonso
Because
cannot.
every Wednesday I'm going to church.
Ah, okay. I'm sorry about that one. I think I know that you go to church, but I'm not sure if it is Tuesday or Wednesday. So now I know that you are always going to church every Wednesday, right? You do the masses every Thursday. I mean Wednesday. Sorry. Okay, next. So let me have another one. Let me have another one, okay? Wait. Another example or activity is, expressions and equations worksheets. Let me do this. Okay. I cannot give you a more difficult worksheet. I need to give you the basic one.
Yay!
Yes. Because that would be very difficult on your part. Okay? Okay. That's not that one. It's not that one. Okay, wait. Some can be very, very easy. We are going to find, okay, wait. Wait. Quizzes, we do the quizzes already. We are going to page expressions and okay. Okay, how about this one? Okay, how about this one? I think I need to paste this one on the chat box. I need to paste this one on the chat box. Look at the chat box. 25x plus 14 is equals to 6 times quantity 4x plus 5. How do we get the value of x? That would be a little bit difficult. How do we get the value of x? What if this some kind of example, or I mean the quiz will be this kind of example? How do you get that one? Okay, so 25x plus 14 is equals to 6 times 4x plus 5. Remember the PEMDAS? So we are going to do the what was inside the parentheses. But look at this. We cannot join or we cannot add 4x and 5 because there is this variable x. So what we need to do is that we need to distribute. How do we distribute that one? Okay, so let me have it. I'm going to explain this one to you. So look at the chat box. I'm going to share. Okay. Okay, wait. So if I'm going to look at it, 24x plus 30. Okay, look at this. 25x plus 14 is equals to 24x plus 30. What did I do to get that one? So 6 times 4x would give us 24x. And then another one is that 6 times 5 would give me 30. So we are simply going to distribute by multiplying 6 from what is inside the parentheses. So 6 times 4x again is 24x. Plus 6 times 5 would give me 30. If you look at the left side, you can see that I only copied it. I only copied what was on the left side. And then we are going to take note. The operation, we are going to transpose. We can transpose or we can actually try to eliminate that one by simply getting a number same with that. For example, the 24x, I need to remove 24x. So what I need to do is that I need to subtract 24x from the right side as well as to the left side. So I can say that, or I may also say that I need to, take note, I need to transpose, okay? You need to transpose. So 25 minus 24x, because when we transpose, again, we need to change the sign. We need to change the sign. So since 24x is positive from the right side, if I am going to transpose that one or transfer it to the left side, then that positive will become negative. It will become negative 24x. And then look at the 14. We need to make sure that 14 will be placed from the side of 30 because they are the same. They are the same. So take note, 14 is positive. I need to transpose. Then I need to change the sign from positive to negative. And that would become 30 minus 14. Okay. 25x minus 24x. What will be our answer? 25x minus 24x. What will be your answer? Who can give me? 25x minus 24x will be what?
1x.
1x or simply x. Okay, how about 30 minus 14? 30 minus 14, 16. So what will be the value of your x?
16.
16.
16, right? The value of your x will be 16. So tomorrow, we are going to have this kind of activity again. And then you can see that the more we go further, the more it will become difficult. But do not worry, as long as you know the basic, you will not get 0. Right? You will not get 0. You should know the basics and then understand or make sure that you understand or you comprehend how we did the equation, how we were able to get the value of x, or how do we get the value that we want to get, right? Okay. Do you have some questions, anyone? Do you still have some questions? Inda, Shitya, Tristan, Hani, and Sandara, as well as Alfonso? Do you think you can do it if I'm going to give you something like this tomorrow? What do you think? Will you be able to give me the correct answer? Is it
The correct
okay?
answer, yes. But if I do it tomorrow, I cannot.
Yeah, I know. But if I'm going to give you quiz on Wednesday, Tuesday, maybe we will be able to get it also, right?
Yes.
Yes, because as I said, make sure that you understand. Okay, you know the process. You need to know the process. You need to know the reason why we were able to do that in order for us to get what was being asked, right? So do not forget, when you transpose from left to right, you are simply going to change the sign. If you are not if you are not that confident by transposing, you can also opt to subtract the said number, okay, or the said algebraic expression from the left side to the right side. So whatever you subtract from the left side, you should also subtract from the right side. Okay? Okay. Question, everyone? No more, no more?
Oh.
No
No,
more.
miss.
Okay. Thank you again, everyone, for coming. I know that you can do this.